Hello, welcome to our third video in the series Learning Bash Shell through Shell Functions. This is our third video. Let's get started. By way of introduction, we're going to inspect the shell's memory, its environment, to discover our functions, write one more function using the awk utility to find the names of our functions, and we'll use the command history to recover and write the function. We'll see how that works. We'll then use this new function and our fbody function to collect all the functions into a library. We'll now have a reusable library, which we can, and we'll start with the last function sessions. Okay, fbdy. These are the functions that we've saved. If you don't have them, you'll have to go back and recover them. Work first sessions, fbdy. I always have trouble with that. Why don't I pick a better name? There are the functions that we have accumulated in our first two sessions, and these functions are saved in the shell. How are they saved in the shell? Where did they come from? Okay, well, there's a set command which has all the shell's memory, some of which are the function names, but the leading portion of it is are the shell variables and the values of those variables. Something equals something, bash argc, bash argv, and so forth. The groups, home, and so on. When you see the colon, the prompt is to hit a space, and more delivers the remaining, another screen full to the output. So there are the functions. We're going to filter this information with the awk utility to find the function names. You see them there, fbdy, hello, ls text. What does awk do? Awk is a program that reads a line at a time, filtering the input according to a pattern, and then producing an output. The default output is to simply print the line which was matched. So if we do what we say we're going to do here, set pipe to awk. Okay, $2, what's $2? $2 is the second field of any and all the lines. In the case that we're looking for $2 where it matches the pattern beginning with a left paren, concluding with a right paren. The carets, $, backslashes are necessary for the pattern matching language because of, just because. So there we have it. We have the lines on which we discovered function names fbdy, hello, and ls text. They're almost useful, except the default action printed the matching lines. We need to do something else. We need to add the action which just prints the first field, which is the function name. So to do that, we'll just hop back up here, and we will pick up print $1. Okay, we'll see that that's the next thing coming. So what do we have? We have now isolated just where the functions are, what lines they're on, and printed just the function name. That's a useful concept, beginning to look like we could make a function out of that. Now that we have history, let's see what the history is. The history, looking at the history element number 638, the 638th command that we've executed here, at least I have, we can use the history with this. This is how we would create a function whose name is functions. functns. We already have function is already a built-in, so now we know we must use something different, and functions seems an appropriate name for this. Now, exclamation is the history command to recover a moment of history, and that moment is number 638. And look at this, that's a function, and look at that. So there is our function whose name is functions, and notice the body of the function was created from the text of that previous command, number 638. Okay, and now use the function to show the names. Functions, look at that. Oh, and functions itself has joined the list of functions. Okay, now let's use fbdy to see just those functions, fbdy. And the way in which we do that, another comment here, this will be our first use of the $parent command ... close paren. That's a subshell. Okay, that the enclosed text is executed in a subshell, and what does it do? It places its output on the command line. So look at fbdy, the functions that come back. So here these are arguments to the preceding command. So here we go. fbdy, the value of what returns from functions, s-paren, close paren, and look at that. Functions, we'll explain the set underscore not step in a wee bit, but not today. Repeat and save in the output file mylib. Okay. Pipe T, mylib. There it is. Cat mylib. Cat mylib. And we'll see how to use mylib in the next session. Thank you very much.